Let them speak. Review patterns 1 to 25. Please repeat or answer. Don't you wish you could have done this with them? Have you got any idea if they are on a lake or on a river? Did you ever get to do this when you were younger? Do you plan to ask them how long they've been doing this? Did they say they tend to do this together whenever they come here? How come they don't take off their t-shirts? Did they say that they'd rather not take them off? They may as well just take it off since it looks so hot outside. Did you drink a soft drink while doing this the last time you did this with your friends? If they get thirsty, who will they have get them a drink? Shouldn't they have brought drinks with them before they decided to leave? Did they say they were going to drink after they're done floating there? If they fall off into the water, will it be easy to get back on the chair? Do you look forward to doing this every time you go on vacation in the summer? Will you have the chance to do this before the year ends? How long does it take to fill those chairs with air? Do they have to wear life preservers so that they don't drown? Are you always supposed to be wearing those when doing this? Will they stop them from doing this if they decide not to use them? If you know how to swim, have you still got to wear them? Is it all right if two people sit on the same floating chair? Are you thinking of buying one of those chairs before you go on your next vacation? Isn't it worth buying it in order to stay out in the water a long time? Does it look like the boy is thinking about pushing his father off the tube? Is it all right if he does that if they don't happen to be in deep water? Do most young girls wish they could become a princess? Is she pretending to be a real princess? Doesn't she seem to be happy? Are you thinking about asking her what she thinks about when wearing that crown? Is this all she wears on her head while playing? Does her mother have her take it off when she goes to eat? Did you ask her mother where she went to buy that crown? How much did she say she paid to get it? How do you like her crown? Can you tell if they are real jewels in the crown? Have you seen her wearing this before? Why is it that little girls wish they could be a princess? Isn't it better to become a queen? Were you interested in becoming a princess or prince ever since you were a kid? Instead of becoming the princess or prince, wouldn't you rather be the king or queen? Do you have to look beautiful in order to become a princess? If you happen to meet a real princess, will you get her to take a picture with you? When was the last time you had the opportunity to see a real princess? What country seems to have the most famous princesses? Do you wish you had the chance to live there? How come only the front tire is there? How long has it been since the owner left his bike there? Did he tell you that he happened to lock it up there at around 3:15? How did he feel when he saw this? What happened to the rest of the motorbike? Does it look like they stole the whole bike except for the wheel? Why is it that they weren't able to take the wheel too? Shouldn't he have used 2 chains? Did the owner get really upset as soon as he saw the motorcycle wasn't there? Do they wish they would have used more than 1 chain? Doesn't it seem like it used to be a large motorbike? Does it appear that they had a hard time stealing the bike? By the time the owner came back, was the rest of the bike gone? Did he get the chance to see them steal part of the bike? Doesn't that chain look too big to use? Was it worth putting the chain on the wheel to lock it up? There is no point trying to find the motorbike now. He may as well call his insurance company. As soon as he returned, did you ask him if he managed to have time to report it to the police? Did you ask him if the police will be able to help him get back the rest of the bike? What is he going to do if they don't manage to find it? The next time he locks up his motorbike, is he going to be using 2 chains? Have you asked him how he's going to be able to go back home? There is nothing that the owner can do but find another way home. Did he say he'll decide to buy another motorbike if they aren't able to find his old bike? Why is it that he isn't giving her the ice cream? Do you see her trying to get money so that she can pay for the ice cream? Does she appear to be having difficulty finding the money? How much do you think they charge to get that ice cream cone? Doesn't it seem like the ice cream cone is about to melt? What type of cone do you usually end up ordering? Do you wish you could have a cone now? Doesn't she wish she could have gotten the money quicker? If she doesn't have enough money, what is he going to be doing? Does it look like she had him put sprinkles on the ice cream? Don't you wish you could work in an ice cream truck like that? When is the last time you bought ice cream at a truck like this? Do they tend to be more expensive than regular ice cream shops? Besides selling ice cream, does it look like they also sell all types of drinks? Can you see the cans hanging on the side of the window? Wouldn't you prefer to just have ice cream on a hot day instead of ordering a drink? If you smile when you order, do they usually wind up putting a little extra ice cream on the cone for you? Do you look forward to getting ice cream from these types of trucks? What looks like it is the most expensive? Don't you have a hard time choosing the ice cream when you go to buy things there? Why is it that he appears to be drinking alone? How can you tell what he's been drinking? Have you ever had any of that? Did you ask him if he has been there since he got off of work? How long did he say he's been sitting there and drinking? Isn't it time for him to go home? Did you ask him what was the matter? Do you feel like trying to help him? Don't you wish you could help him some way? Should you try to stop him from drinking more? Did you ask him if he brought that photo when he came there to drink? Does the photo make him really sad as soon as he takes a look at it? Did he say he wishes he could be with the other people in that photo? Is it worth going out to drink whenever you have problems? Does it appear that he will keep on drinking for a long time? Did he say he was going to keep drinking as long as there was liquor in the bottle? Did his friends tell you that all he does is get drunk whenever he is having a hard time dealing with things? Do his friends try to get him to go home and stop drinking? Don't they wish he would get help to solve his problems instead of getting drunk all the time? Does drinking ever help to solve his problems? All he does is drink when he has trouble solving his problems. There is no use just drinking. Doesn't it look like that dog is bigger than them? Did they say they wished they could bring their dog to any restaurant? Do most restaurants let you bring animals in so that you can eat together? Do you prefer to eat with your pet nearby? Did you see any dog eating in the restaurant the last time you went out to eat? Are you used to seeing dogs in restaurants? Are they supposed to let the dog do this at outside restaurants? Do people usually begin to complain? There is no point bringing a dog to a restaurant. Does it appear that she is going to be kissing the dog? Is she just pretending to kiss the dog? Do you ever try to kiss any animals? Did that guy give the dog his hat so that the dog could wear it? Did the lady ask the dog if it wanted to eat? Did you ask her if it's all right to give food to dogs? Does she tend to give some of her food to her dog whenever she goes out with it? Should you tell them to make the dog get away from the table? Does it seem like the dog can eat as much as her? Doesn't she appear to be coloring? How much does it usually cost to buy a box of crayons? Would your parents buy them for you to use when you were young? Do you tend not to use them these days, now that you're older? Aren't you interested in seeing her drawing? Where can she go to get more crayons so that she can change colors? Does it seem like she's concentrating really hard while doing this? How can you tell she enjoys doing this? Is she holding the crayon the right way to make it easy to color? Did you hold the crayon like that the last time you used crayons? Don't you plan to ask her what she's coloring? Do you have any idea for how long she's been doing this? Will she be asking for help if she has difficulty finishing this drawing? How long has it been since you last used crayons? Doesn't it help you to feel relaxed while doing it? Do children tend to throw away these things after they're done coloring? What kind of things do children usually like coloring? Does it make him feel more comfortable when working if he's able to sit down like that? Does the chair have wheels on it so he can get around easily? Does it appear that he is trying to put the wheel back on the car? Did you ever have to do that? Did he have to lift the car up so that he could do this? How did he get it to go up? Do they look like new tires? Did you ask him how much he paid to get the new tires? How often do people wind up changing the tires on their cars? Do you wish you had a place like that to work on your car? Did he say that he wished he had a lot more tools to help him fix cars? Are you thinking of asking him to help you put on new tires for your car? Does he get to work on his car whenever he has free time? Doesn't his wife tend to get mad if he works too much on his cars? The next time you have got to change your tires, will you be able to do it by yourself? Do you wish you could do it by yourself? Isn't it easier to let other people do it for you? What will he be doing in case he isn't able to find all of the nuts to put the tire back on? Will he have to look for it on the ground until when he finds it? What is he pointing at? Why is it that there is a fire there? There isn't anything he can do but run from the fire. Did he say there was no point trying to put out the fire now? Did he tell you it is safer to wait until the fire goes out before going closer to it? Who did he say he will have put out the fire? Did you ask him if he had any idea who started the fire? Did he tell you that it was already on fire by the time he first got to see it? Did he tell you that he hasn't had a chance to call the fire department yet? Has he managed to call to get help to see if they can get it to stop burning? Does he appear to be afraid to go nearer to the burning truck? He may as well wait until the fire department comes to put the fire out. Did you ask him if he happened to see people getting out of the burning truck? Has he decided to stay away from it until when help comes? Did he say it's too dangerous to get near to it at this time? Did he say that he wishes the firemen would come soon? All he can do is wait for them so that they can put out the fire. How does it make you feel when you see this photo? How come the dog can't get out? Doesn't it look like it chewed a hole in the door? The reason it made the hole is so it can see out. Does it wish it could go out and play outside? How long will it take for the dog to make a bigger hole to get out? Have you got any idea if the owner knows what it is doing? As long as the hole is only that big, will the dog be able to get out? Did the owner tell you that that dog is just supposed to stay inside the house? Is he afraid it might bite another person if he lets it go out? Did he tell you that the dog is used to looking out that small hole most of the day? Does it tend to bark at everyone if it sees a person walk by? He better not let it out. Isn't it all right if he keeps the dog in the house all the time? Did you ask him if he ever walks the dog at night outside when no one is there? Did he tell you that the dog almost ran away the last time he took it out? How is he able to stop it from running away when they both go out? Does the owner tell you that he wished he had a much smaller dog instead of having this one? Will your mom let you have a dog like this? Do you wish you could take this dog for a walk? How long has it been since you walked a dog? Would you rather have a cat or a dog? What is he like? Does he look like your dad? How long did it take him to get that big? Do you wish you could be like that? Did you ask him if he was that big in high school? Do you wish your picture was on the front of this magazine? Would you prefer not being on this magazine cover? How many hours a day have you got to exercise to begin to look like that? Aren't you happy you don't look that big? How often do you get to work out so that you look stronger? Is it worthwhile doing that so that you can look good? Do most people have a difficult time finding time to work out? Do you end up eating too many sweets to begin to look like that? Are any of your friends as big as him? Are any of them interested in becoming like him? What do you wish you could do besides lifting weights so that you would look better? Do you have difficulty finding time to work out every day so that you can become really healthy? All I do is sit down and watch TV when I get home at nights. I wish I wasn't that lazy.